Hey everybody, welcome back to World of Tanks with the Captain. I got a quick, it's not really quick. I got a replay here of my Cromwell that I had the other day. I haven't driven this tank in a little while, so I thought I'd get out there, blast around. It's one of my favorite tanks. It's very fast, very mobile. Got a decent gun. Unfortunately, it can get shot and pierced by just about any 2, 3, or 4 tank in the game because its armor's pretty bad. It's kind of like a Tiger. Tiger in armor profile. Let's see, look how flat that is. So I'm going to pop up here, and something spotted the Type 58. I don't know if it was me. But, got spotted by the Type 58 there, and I stay up here a little bit too long, and end up taking shots from some invisible tank destroyers that are behind that bush right there, and they can just fire from, you know, fire from the bush. So I'm not too pleased about that. I can't even see who's shooting me. I don't see explosion. I don't see a tracer, so I don't really think that's a great place to be. So I changed the size of my tracks here, and this side would be better than the other side. I don't particularly love this side of the map. I don't really like this map at all, actually. I find it's kind of dull, and I don't know. There's really only two choke points. One of them, well, there's 3, but going through the middle of that lake usually isn't a very good idea. So, just trying to be patient here. But my patience is starting to wear thin. We had a decent amount of tanks here. Well, we did anyway. The Lee got himself killed. Take 58. It's using a new tactic to show his back to the enemy while he's driving away. They're both on fairly good health, and I didn't like this engagement, so I decided I was going to relocate and try and help in town. Things were going okay at this point. We were up 6-5, and I kind of figured those guys would be able to do okay because there was only a tier 5 tank and a Type 58. So I've been spotted. Little hookup there. Had a phone call. Had to stop the video. So, we are trying to get away from this AT-8. Don't want to get shot by him. Have a good rate of fire. It's not good to get shot by tank destroyers in general. So I was hoping I could get shots from here, but I did not have a good shot. And that shot just went way wide. Be careful here not to shoot my allies.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy hit.
You can see the shell velocity in this tank.
Penetration.
Sometimes isn't that great. I'm not super far away, but it's still not fantastic. So I'm going to shoot this Hellcat.
We've damaged them.
And then I'm going to switch over to HE.
Enemy armor is
Nice
damaged.
200.
Great shot.
And instead of killing him with my next one, I do 55. Because HE did, I don't know. HE in this game is a bit of a joke. So now things aren't looking as peachy as they were before. The Type 58 and the KV-1, along with the T-49, managed to kill both of our almost full health tier 6 tanks over there. So, good fail to those guys. So I'm dropping back here using my speed. This thing's so bloody fast. I'm doing 65 on the ground almost here. And what do we have? We know the tanks are somewhere over in this general direction, and oh, there they are.
Penetration.
Take a shot and get a nice low roll into the KV-1. It's always nice when you can do 20% less than you should. relocate. Stay in the same spot. Pop up over here. My Cromwell's pretty stealthy. I've got camouflage on 2 or 3 of my guys. And it's at 100%. And I've got camo on the tank. So I'm pretty hard to see most of the time. I got spotted there because I shot, but otherwise I was able to stay camoed up pretty good in these bushes, even though those tanks are fairly close to me. So I'm going to pop up again. I'm just trying to spot for artillery here. And we've got a KV-1, not moving. Oh, miss. Oh, miss. So I just take matters in my own hands here.
Enemy armor is hit.
Pump him for 1. Drop back. I don't know what he was shooting at. So I pop up again.
Got him.
That wasn't a really aimed shot. Got a little bit lucky, but it was good enough to take out a KV-1. So now I just want to keep moving. Because you never know sometimes how long you're still on an artillery radar with bird's eye view. You don't want to get a shell lobbed in your head when the game is at 11-11. So we'll speed this up so the Cromwell can look even faster. I'm just going to try and spot enemy tanks, see if anyone's relocated or moving around or whatever. So I'm up here behind these bushes and just looking, and I can see this field, and that T-49 was able to get within about 100 feet of me driving through the field because of how broken the camo stuff is in this game. That was pretty pathetic, but he ended up dying. Now if this was a real game, I would have seen him like coming through this entire field. Because I was close enough to that bush. I could see through that bush. But in general, it was pretty sad that that tank was able to get that close to me without me seeing him. Which is another reason why I am happy to be in the closed beta for War Thunder. I don't have to worry about invisible tanks and stuff creeping up on me and getting right beside me in that game. But you do have to worry about spawn camping and other problems that War Thunder has. So there are SU-5 has managed to drive himself all the way over into our base. And their FV-3 or 4 is going on a scout run, hoping that the enemy artillery is probably an A0. Probably, I don't know, that's a good place for Artie. I'm going to get as close to the middle of the field here as I can. Just staying in the buildings, keeping my cover so if I get shot at, I can drop back really quick. And I don't like driving across that field at any point in time. So I head down into this depression here where I can at least use the ridgeline to my advantage. So I'm bounding along here, just blasting along. One of the guys was like, I got a jet engine in this thing. Yeah, the Cromwell is like a jet. It's stupidly fast. And this bush right here, he must have taken a shot at one of our guys, and I just spotted him because he was moving. So I put one into him, he misses. He's also on full health, so he sat there the whole time. His team got shot up and killed. But now, he's in a reversing duel with Cromwell, and this isn't going to go well for him. And he's dead. Would have been nice to get the kill for him since I did the lion's share of the damage to him, but that wasn't meant to be. And there's only one tank left, which is that M44, and I never got to him. We ended up killing him. But it was a good game for me. I actually ended up getting a high caliber medal and did 1500 damage, which was 500 better than the next best player, which was that VK. So he got 5 kills basically just by cleaning up leftovers. So yeah, not a bad game for the Cromwell. Still one of my favorite tanks. And next we're going to jump onto a replay of one of the biggest douchebags that I've run into in World of Tanks so far. Alright, so we're showing this one in progress here. My Tiger has enjoyed a transmission fire with its flammable transmission fluid. So half of my life was taken away from me by that, and now I'm having to engage a lion frontally. My tracks soak up that shot because I'm fairly well angled. Pumping shots into this guy. Didn't have a shot at him, and now I don't have a shot at anyone. That one actually went through the upper plate on that villa there. And now my loader's dead, and I'm at 218 health. I'm like hoping that this Jagdtiger would actually come and help. So I'm backing up into the buildings here, and I know that there's a tank off to my left, and there he is, there he is. He got a pretty amazing shot on me there. Ended up taking me out. And then the Jagdtiger shoots him. Now, I'm waiting for the Jagdtiger to just like back up and, you know, start trying to make something of himself. But Hard Time, PUPG, decides that, you know what? I don't want to give any of my damage to their team. And now he's going to go drown himself. So basically, he just drove his Jagdtiger into the water, and bloop, 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 bloop. He is now dead. So, we just lost one of the most powerful tanks on our team, because he's a complete tard-knocking retard. And look, there he is. Yep. With the fishies. So, congratulations, Hard Time. Even when we had a team that consisted of 3 Havoc players and 3 players from my team, and we actually ended up winning this game. We did actually quite well, but he went on to say how terrible bad our team was and we were losers, and that's why he drowned himself. But yeah, I just thought it was pretty sad that he decided to be Johnny Wankfest, drove into the lake, killed himself. So, if you ever see this guy in game, tell him what you think of him.